Hello folks, back in 2023, this is Dickerson. You're watching the Dickerson Bluegrass Talk Show on YouTube and on Facebook. Brought to you by the Dickerson Bluegrass Productions, one of the finest media companies all around the world, bluegrass music. And here's the Dickerson Bluegrass Talk Show on YouTube and Facebook. Stay tuned for the interviews. Folks, this is Dickerson from the Dickerson Bluegrass Talk Show, and it's brought to you by the Dickerson Bluegrass Productions. It's one of the finest media companies all around the world, bluegrass, and this guy's classic country music.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, I'm here at the Wilmington Rhine Bluegrass Festival in Center Hall, Pennsylvania, at the Grange Park. Oh, beautiful place, by the way. But here's the Malpass brothers, classic country stars. Malpass brothers.
How you doing, bud?
Chris, how are you?
Yeah.
And
Good
nice
to see
having
you,
you, Taylor.
Yes, sir.
And how you guys like it here? Be back here at the Wilmington Rhine Bluegrass?
Well, this is our third or fourth time, and it's always one of the best. It's beautiful campground. Yeah, beautiful. Weather's great. The people are great. One of my favorites.
Oh yeah. And what instruments you guys play, and also the backup?
I play lead guitar and a little bit of mandolin, and do the harmony singing. Chris does all the lead singing, rhythm guitar. And
then we have Jake Riggins on bass fiddle, Landon Smith on the snare drum, Jesse Personini on steel guitar, and Connor Murray on the fiddle.
Yeah, and speaking of great music, you guys have an album out now. It's called since May 12th, 2023.
Yes, sir.
And what's the name of the record label?
It's Billy Jam Records, and
Billy Jam Records. The album is Lonely Street.
Lonely Street, yeah. And
what was that about?
Well, we when we did the album, one of the songs that we included on it was "Love Is a Lonely Street" by the Louvin Brothers. And then after we kind of got the mood of the album, it was a lot of sad country songs, so we decided to call it Lonely Street.
Yeah, that's not a street you don't want to go to, though.
Yeah, that's exactly right, buddy.
But this is a bluegrass talk show. But how you guys got into bluegrass? I know you guys are into country too. But.
Well, we played a lot of bluegrass festivals around eastern North Carolina. The first one we ever worked was a festival called Pretty Fest.
Pretty Fest.
And they brought us in doing our country thing, and the people treated us well, and we came to the table with the thought of we're not trying to change anything bluegrass. We're just traditional country, and we respect their music, and we just appreciate them having us.
Oh yeah, I respect you guys' music too.
Well, thank you, buddy. Thank
personally,
you. So
on a personal level and a professional level.
Well, thank you so much.
Classic country needs to be played more.
It does, yeah. It's bluegrass fans have been so good about keeping their music alive. I wish the country fans would be that supportive.
Bluegrass loves you guys.
Well, they've been very good to us.
And speaking of people, you guys are on the Mike Huckberry.
We are, yeah.
Governor, by the way, from our.
That's right, Mike Huckberry. Yeah, we love him. We've done his show quite a few times, and he's always been very good to us. And he's a great bass player too, great musician.
Oh yes, and there was a saying you guys said about on there was the day jobs, from your day jobs to full-time musicians.
Yeah.
What was that came about from day one to nowadays doing full-time stuff? And what was what was it like changing from a part-time to a full-time?
Well, we had always, even when we worked with Merle Haggard for about 7 years, we always had regular jobs that were on the road, and it just grew to the point after being on Larry's Diner and different things that this is what we were going to be doing steady. So we stepped away from the part-time jobs and just tried it full-time, and thank the Lord it's been good for us.
Yeah, Larry's Country Diner. If you guys on TV, watching on RFD TV.
That's right, yes sir.
Please check that show out.
It's a great, Larry Black's a great guy, he's been a lot of help with us.
And also we just talked about Mike Huckberry.
Yes sir.
Please check out Mike Huckberry Jukebox on YouTube, and Governor Mike Huckberry.
That's right, yeah.
Former governor in Arkansas, but what type of guitar do you play, Chris?
I usually play a Martin. It's a D28 that belonged to Charlie Louvin. It was customized like a 45.
What's the mandolin guitar you play?
I've got a 1923 Gibson A4 that was Ira Louvin's mandolin we bought from the days there in Joel Austin.
Oh, wow.
And then I've got two guitars I juggle between I played Gretsch for years, and I'm still a Gretsch guy. And then I've got a Gibson 355 and an Epiphone 1966 Epiphone Sheridan.
Oh wow! And you guys are playing at 9 o'clock tonight. And then, how many times have you been here?
I believe this is our 4th time, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, from the first time being here and now the 4th time. What's going to be the difference with your fan base? What's going to be the difference about the 9 o'clock show tonight?
Well, we will of course be including some of our new songs, original songs off the album, and we may do a couple of songs paying tribute to the great Mr. Bobby, and also
Bobby Osborne, just let everyone know.
Also, you know, Jesse too. I mean, that's a huge loss. We were huge fans of them. We were big Louvin Brothers fans. Jim and Jesse, Osborne Brothers, all them influenced us heavy. So we'll probably definitely do something to pay tribute to them.
Oh yes. And speaking of tributes, you guys talked about Merle Haggard. What was he like when you first met him? And what was he as a person, as a musician, and
you know,
stuff?
As a singer, and musician, and songwriter, in my opinion, he was one of the best to ever live. And he treated us really like his kids. He was very good to us. We stayed at his house in Redding, California, and worked with him 7 years.
Yeah, I'm originally from California.
Are you? Where at?
Chilvesta, California, south of San Diego.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, interesting though, it's north of Tijuana and south of San Diego.
Yeah, well, we love being out there with Merle.
Now you're usually interviewing people. How'd you wind up down here?
Down here, this is my first time down here.
Well, I mean, how'd you wind up on this side of it?
Do you live over here now?
Or do you
I live in Central Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah, I've just been moving back and forth from my dad to my dad. So I don't want to get into that though, but it was.
That's interesting.
I
didn't know you're from California. That's cool.
I grew up in Howard and I live in Howard, Ohio. This is pretty amazing though.
That's cool.
But I know where you guys are from and who's your guys' influences?
Well, we're from Goldsboro, North Carolina, which is the eastern part of the state, and my influences and Taylor's probably were Louvin Brothers and Ernest Tubb, Hank and Merle Haggard, and, you know, a lot of hardcore country guys for sure.
Who was some of your bluegrass influences?
Well,
you guys talk about Dickerson Bluegrass.
Yeah, Jim and Jesse and Osborne, and then of course, I mean, Doyle Lawson was a big influence to us, and we wound up working with Doyle, Paul Williams,
Jimmy Martin.
Yeah, Jimmy Martin, Lester. I mean, the hardcore traditional guys really for us.
Yeah, and you guys have a festival now with Doyle Lawson.
We do.
You used to do is Denton Farm Park.
Yes, sir.
And Denton, North Carolina. How'd you guys decide to run a festival like that one?
Well, we did when we were contacted about it. Mr. Doyle suggested that we take it over since we were from there, and when they contacted us, we didn't feel worthy to do it, but we were sure happy to take it on, and we have tried to keep it very traditional. The only thing we've changed is one night of the festival, we have somebody like Gene Watson or another country act on the festival to give it a country flavor too, but Little Roy and Lizzie and Joe Mullins, we still have a lot of the same.
Rhonda Best coming Saturday.
Yes, she'll be here. We've worked with Rhonda a bunch. She'll be here this weekend.
Grammy Award winning Clean Bluegrass.
I think she did win a Grammy too.
And a Grand Opera member.
Is she? No, I knew that. I was kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I got a question for the Bluegrass fans. Bluegrass fans. What do you guys consider doing a Bluegrass album?
Yeah, we've actually talked about that. We just our thing is country, and we have always stayed true to what we do, you know. But we love bluegrass enough that that's not out of the question for sure.
Stay tuned for that either way, though.
That's right.
And then I love bluegrass and I work bluegrass. I work, eat, sleep bluegrass. But also personally, I love classic country.
Oh, I do too.
Folks too.
I do
like
too.
Merle Haggard, Keith Whitley, and country and bluegrass, and then the other people too. But thank you so much, Chris. And
thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Taylor.
Yes, sir.
What's you guys' website, by the way?
It's the malpassbrothers.com. And then we have a Facebook. It's called the Malpass Brothers as well.
I'll be right here.
What was it again? Sorry.
It's the malpassbrothers.com, and then we have a Facebook, the Malpass Brothers as well.
Thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you, sir.
I'm Evan Dickerson from the M. Dickerson Bluegrass Talk Show. Brought to you by the M. Dickerson Bluegrass Production. See you guys tomorrow. Go walk.